For centuries, one mystery has haunted the world of knowledge, a place filled with the wisdom of ancient civilizations, suddenly vanished: the Library of Alexandria. But what if its destruction wasn't an accident at all? Millions believe the library was destroyed in one catastrophic fire, a tragic accident that erased humanity's greatest collection of knowledge. But historians uncovered something far more disturbing. The truth may involve politics, religion, and power. The story begins in Alexandria, Egypt. Founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BCE. This city quickly became the intellectual capital of the ancient world. And at its heart stood a library, unlike anything humanity had ever seen. The library was more than a building. It was a mission. Rulers of Egypt wanted to gather every piece of human knowledge under one roof. Scrolls were collected from Greece, Persia, India, Rome, and beyond. Some ancient sources claimed the library held hundreds of thousands of scrolls. Mathematics, astronomy, medicine, engineering, philosophy. Knowledge that may have been centuries ahead of its time. And that knowledge gave Alexandria enormous influence. Then came Julius Caesar. In 48 BCE, Rome became involved in a brutal civil war inside Egypt. Caesar arrived in Alexandria with his army, and soon the city was consumed by violence. During the conflict, Caesar ordered ships in the harbor to be burned. The flames spread rapidly through Alexandria. Ancient writers later claimed the fire reached the library. But here is the shocking part. There is little evidence that the entire library vanished that night. In fact, the library appears to have survived. Scholars continued working in Alexandria for centuries afterward, which means the famous fire may have damaged the collection, but not destroyed it. So if Caesar wasn't responsible, who was? Centuries later, the Roman Empire changed forever. Christianity became the empire's dominant religion, and suddenly, many ancient pagan traditions were seen as dangerous. Alexandria became a battleground between old beliefs and new power. One surviving branch of the library existed inside the Serapeum temple. It held countless scrolls rescued from earlier destruction. But in 391 CE, Roman authorities ordered pagan temples destroyed. The Serapeum was attacked, and much of its knowledge vanished forever. Then came one of history's darkest moments. Hypatia, a brilliant female philosopher and mathematician, became a symbol of ancient knowledge. In 415 CE, she was brutally murdered by a violent mob. For many historians, her death marked the symbolic end of Alexandria's intellectual age. Another famous story blamed Muslim conquerors for destroying the library centuries later. According to legend, the caliph ordered the books burned because they either agreed with the Quran or contradicted it. But most modern historians reject this story entirely. The evidence simply doesn't support it. So who truly destroyed the Library of Alexandria? The uncomfortable answer is probably many people. Not one fire, not one ruler, but centuries of war, fear, politics, and intolerance. Throughout history, rulers have feared dangerous ideas. Books inspire revolutions. Questions challenge authority. And controlling knowledge has always meant controlling people. No one knows exactly what disappeared inside those walls. Lost plays, scientific discoveries, maps, philosophies, entire histories may have vanished forever. Humanity may still be missing pieces of its own story. Over time, the library became more than a building. It became a warning, a symbol of how fragile knowledge truly is, and how easily civilization can forget. Even today, books are banned, records disappear, information is manipulated. The destruction of Alexandria is not just ancient history. It's a reminder of what humanity still risks losing. Civilizations survive through memory. Every book, document, and story connects us to the past. When knowledge disappears, humanity becomes smaller, and history begins to repeat itself. The Library of Alexandria may be gone, but its legacy still shapes the world. It reminds humanity that knowledge is precious, and once lost, some truths can never be recovered. History is full of secrets, and we've only just begun to uncover them. There are stories you've never heard, truths that were hidden, and facts that can change how you see the world. If you don't want to miss what comes next, subscribe to Histopedia and join the journey through time.